So today we're going to be talking about the difference between conceptual and procedural understanding. Now these two words definitely sound different, but what do they mean? So conceptual. The first thing I see when I see conceptual is the word concept. So you look at conceptual and you see that C-O-N-C-E-P-T, you see concept. What is that? A concept to me is an idea. It is an understanding. It is a reasoning. It is the thought process behind something. Now, if we go to procedural, what do we see in procedural? We see the word procedure. What does that mean? That is the steps it takes to complete something. That is problem solving. That is the equation it takes to do something. So, when comparing these two, you understand that conceptual is almost like when you're in a classroom, the teacher is going to be teaching you this information. She will be giving you the background knowledge behind what you may be learning in the class, especially in mathematics. They're going to be teaching you the formulas. They're going to be teaching you the terminology, the vocabulary, in order for you to understand the background behind it. However, when you're looking at the procedural basis of it, this is when homework comes into play. This is pretty much, to me, the basis of homework. We are given homework so we can show the procedure of this. Procedure is important because we may understand the concept or the reasoning behind it, but we can't grasp the procedure. So when you're learning something new for the first time, I feel that it is important to really understand, okay, one, do I understand the concept or idea? Okay, check, I do. Perfect. And then when you're looking at your homework, another thing to ask is, can I do this procedure? And if you can't, well then you need to go back and really look at the concepts, study those, and then you need to look at the procedures and work them step by step. And especially in mathematics, when you're doing an equation, you need to understand why this procedure works. So why does this formula work? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Well, why? Or base 10. What is a base 10 number? What's the difference between a base 10 number and not a base 10 number when it's under a 6 number, how do we differentiate? When you're working that out, it can be hard. So that's the problem with working out. And homework can be difficult for people because they don't want to. But you can understand the concepts as much as you want. But the whole grasp of it is understanding the procedure and knowing the procedure. Can you do it on your own? If you can, more power to you, then you can grasp both conceptual understanding and procedural understanding. Now, if you don't have the two intact, then you are not grasped for both learning concepts. And that means you need to reiterate one or both of them. So, like I said, going back to mathematics, to me, I struggled with procedural. I knew the concepts or ideas behind it, but the procedures were difficult to me. And this is because I lacked my homework skills. Well, it wasn't until a teacher explained it to me, well, are you doing the homework? It's, no, I could be doing more. Well, that's your example right there. You need to be doing the homework in order for you to truly understand why this works. So I think that's important to point out for every student because I think it will make it easier for them to understand as to why homework is important, because sometimes they just want to blow it off. Most students do. But if they want to understand truly and do well and proceed in their education, they need to know that the concepts can only get them so far, but the procedure will further them. So, well, thank you. Y'all have a good day.